So this weekend was a big weekend of projecting on Barabbas. One of the sickest climbs that I've ever done. It's grade 25, but according to other sources on 8A and the crag it's 26, but to me the grade doesn't really matter. It was just an incredible climb and a really cool experience. I first started projecting this route about 6 months ago and was just about strong enough to make the moves in isolation. The crux being a massive dead point move from a side pull pinch thing, and then you just dead point right up with the right hand into a 3-finger, 4-finger crimp. So I could just about make that move in isolation when I was first trying it. I could make all the other moves fairly okay, but it wouldn't go down. So I gave it a rest. It's a really steep route, so trained a lot of steep climbing indoors, a lot of moonboard training. I tried it again last weekend where I managed to make all the moves really easily this time. And then this weekend I was planning to make this climb on Saturday, and it took me until today, so Monday. So on Saturday and Sunday I just had endless attempts on this route. Just trying to link all the moves together was the crux of this climb. Trying to come into the side pull crimp and then doing the dead point, having the footwork right to make sure you're in the correct position to be able to make that dead point was for me the crux of the route. And then continuing on, you've got a really bad sloper move next, and probably the worst thing about this was all weekend this climb has been absolutely soaking wet. So I brought some cleaning stuff down and scrubbed all the holds on Saturday and scrubbed them a little bit more on Sunday. Made sure they were as dry as I could possibly get them. There was still a jug that was still pretty wet, so it was a little bit harder. On Saturday I think I must have had about 10 goes on this and was just falling again and again and again and again and again and again and again on the same move, which is the dead point move. Getting the footwork in the right place was absolutely key. So my beta for this was to set the right foot onto a tiny little foothold out on the right hand side. I would then reverse flag around the back with the left foot so I could grab the pinch. Then I would come back onto my left foot into the jug and reset the left hand before I would pull down on the right hand and head up for the dead point. As I went up for the dead point, I would drop my right knee and push as hard as I could. And the harder I pushed in that right leg, the further I would get towards the hold and the closer to the wall I would stay. I had a bit of a heartbreaking moment on Sunday afternoon where it was my second to last try and I fell off of the sloper, so the last move at the end, just because I didn't switch my feet. So that's yeah, that's not a great feeling. But came back this morning and first attempt this morning went down like an absolute dream. Obviously had some sleep and fed myself this morning to have a bit of extra energy, and yeah, just went for it. It was an amazing climb and what an experience. I definitely recommend this climb to anyone that likes really steep climbing. I think it says in the guide that the thugs will love it. They will absolutely love it. So jump on it and yeah, leave a comment below, tell us what you think. Enjoy the video.